guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're gonna be rating all the January transfers, and I've got a guest today, Eddie for the win.
What's up, guys? Happy to be here with my bro Flames27.
So today we're gonna be rating all the transfers of every Premier League club. So starting with Arsenal, but they didn't really do anything, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't recognize any of those names.
Aston Villa, they had an excellent window, I'm not gonna lie.
Yes,
Felipe
man. Coutinho, did you see that game? That was insane.
Yeah.
He just appeared and did stuff that he used to do when he was at Liverpool.
It's absolutely insane stuff from Felipe Coutinho. And I think it's a very good transfer. I feel like they're going to buy him after this. Like, they're going to buy him permanently from Barcelona. That's just my feeling. And also, Lucas Digne from Everton, 25 million. Another good transfer. But
Amazing.
I think that Everton... Yeah, Rafa Benitez kind of let him get away, and then after that, Rafa Benitez got sacked, like after he sold Digne, so...
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, I think Gerrard is doing an amazing job.
Yeah.
He managed to get Coutinho to come and instantly hit the ground, playing like he used to play like years back. I mean, bearing in mind that Barcelona has not played Coutinho in like forever. And then he just comes, plays his first game, and his movement and passing was so good.
I think Barcelona play him out of position. They play him on like left wing, which
Yeah.
he doesn't play on left wing.
Yeah. But even down without Messi, they are still not using him, so so clearly they don't really like him as a player.
And we've also got Brentford. Christian Eriksen, this is the best transfer of the entire window because he finally gets to play football again.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for him because that was a very, very scary heart attack during the Euros. Like, so lucky that he managed to survive that as well.
How do you think he's gonna do though?
I don't know, because he hasn't played for so long. I'm not sure. I just hope nothing happens to him again.
Yeah, same.
That's the only
Because
thing.
Premier League is very intense, so I hope that he'll be able to.
That's the only thing I'm concerned about. That's literally the only thing I'm concerned about.
Yeah. Same here.
I just want him to play.
Well, let's move on to Brighton. I don't know the players there. Kozlowski and Dennis Undev.
Who is that?
I have no idea who they are, but let's see. Burnley has interesting signing in WEGHORST from Wolfsburg.
Very good signing.
Very good signing, yeah.
Because Newcastle, I don't know if they overpaid for Chris Wood, to be honest. He's quite a good player, but I feel like they did a bit. But then Burnley used that money very wisely. I think Newcastle were just trying to show that they can take good players away from their rivals by paying a lot of money. But then in the end, Burnley used that money to get an even better striker.
Yeah, quite likely WEGHORST is a major upgrade. Let's look at his stats in the Bundesliga. He scored 6 goals so far this season in 18 games. And he scored 20 goals last season in 34 games. And 16 goals before that in 32 games. So
wow.
Pretty fantastic. I mean, like, definitely an upgrade to Chris Wood, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, of course, you never know, right? Maybe Chris Wood starts banging goals in at Newcastle.
I don't know if... I think they'll probably escape relegation with all the signings they made. Chelsea, no.
I think Chelsea is really so strong. I don't even know why they're buying players.
But they are a bit...
Maybe these are like young guys that they are bringing in.
But, like, I saw a lot of Chelsea fans on social media complaining that they didn't sign anyone, so... Because they're like second or third. I mean, they are good, but I guess they need someone else, like a winger or something.
I don't really think they need to improve though. It's just more of getting back the dynamics right, because like Lukaku has destabilized them with that interview, right?
And their form wasn't that good.
Yeah.
So.
But they were really, really good right before that, like top of the league and stuff.
Yeah. We also got Everton. They signed El Ghazi, Van der Beek, and Dele Alli.
Man, great signings.
Van der Beek finally can play again.
Everyone's really happy for Van der Beek, I think. Like, whether you're a Manchester United fan or not, everybody feels the same way, I think, about Van der Beek. Like, Van der Beek is this like nice guy that everybody wants him to succeed. But for some reason, at Manchester United, it's just not worked out for him. I have no clue why all the managers just refused to give him a extended run in the squad. So I'm really happy to see him at Everton, and I hope he does well.
Yeah, I don't understand why Fred or McTominay is better than Van de Beek.
Yeah.
Van de Beek is so good, and the thing is, it's not like he plays badly when he plays. Whenever they let him play, he plays well. Then they just don't start him. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just confuses me a lot.
Exactly.
Van de
Like
Beek.
it's not like McTominay or Fred are offering anything special.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't think they are like way better in defending than Van de Beek. But clearly Van de Beek is way better in the passing and the movement. So I think, well,
I don't really know.
hopefully Van de Beek can just like really do well at Everton and prove that all the United managers have been missing something.
But I think Frank Lampard has done really well. He only got in like 1 day before the deadline day, and he signed 2 players,
Yeah.
Van de Beek and Dele Alli, which is so good. Like, and Rafa Benitez completely messed Everton up. Like, I genuinely think he was like an agent for Liverpool. Like, how?
Yeah.
Why would you sell Lucas Digne for 25 million
Yeah.
to Aston Villa, who are like your league rivals?
Yeah.
But although I must say Frank Lampard's signings were really good, Van de Beek and Dele Alli.
Yeah, he snatched Van de Beek from Patrick Vieira at Crystal Palace. Which is why Crystal Palace only has like 2 signings.
Yeah, because I think they were focusing on Van de Beek. At first, the first time I only saw Van de Beek, but I only saw Crystal Palace going for Van de Beek, but after that Everton came in.
Yeah.
And Dele Alli as well. I think he's just trying to pick players who aren't being used by their clubs. Because if you're not being used by a club, I guess you probably have more. You probably want to play more and like prove yourself more.
Yeah. But Dele Alli is like, you know, super highly rated player.
Yeah.
You know, even Sir Alex Ferguson, you know, really rated him highly. But seems like he has not had a good spell for a long time now. And maybe at Everton he may get a second chance. So yeah.
Leeds, it's Mateo Fernandes. I have no idea who this guy is. Yeah.
I think I used him in FIFA. He's pretty good.
Really?
But never watched him play in real life.
And Leicester, we did nothing. Woo! I'm so proud of our club.
Fantastic.
We're so bad.
Leicester needs no improvement. That's why they're not signing anybody.
We're so bad. I don't know what Brendan Rodgers is doing. We need a winger. Because Lungman is not a right winger. We need a winger. What are you doing? We're just... I don't know. We've just been so bad. And it seems like Brendan Rodgers doesn't think that we need we need a new signing, and we're really good right now. Even
I
though
think
we're
Brendan
10th.
Rodgers is just that kind of manager that is happy to be near the top, you know? But he's not like... He was not the kind of manager that would really push for honours. And that's why
we keep missing out on UCL.
Yeah, and I think that's why, you know, he doesn't have the urgency to go and sign players and
It's
stuff
just frustrating. We could have went twice and we bottled so badly. And we also got Liverpool, Luis Diaz.
£37.5 million from Porto.
I think it's a good signing.
Yes.
I saw his bicycle kick for Colombia against Brazil in the Copa America, and I think I uploaded it as a video and I got like 600 plus views. So thanks Luis Diaz for the views. I think he's a very good player, and I think he'll do well at Liverpool. I think they're trying to look for like Salah Mane replacements, because Salah Mane are getting old.
True.
Yeah.
True. Liverpool definitely needs to renew their team, and maybe Luis Diaz will be a good start.
Yeah, like next 2 to 3 years they probably have to change the team, because the players are getting old already, and I just think they need.
Yes. And Manchester City with Julian Alvarez from River Plate.
At first I was like, what in the world? But my friend showed me a compilation on Alvarez, and he's actually quite good.
Yeah, but compilations always make players look really good. You should watch Fred's compilations before he joined Manchester United.
That's
looked like
true.
a great signing.
By the way, Eddieftw the win is a Man U fan.
If you couldn't tell by now, yes, I am a huge Manchester United fan. Anyway, Alvarez could be a really good signing though, because he looks like someone who's like a diamond in the rough, you know, like really good potential, and with Guardiola coming in to take care of him, I think he could just become like really good. I mean, look at all the players that joined City, you know, like Sterling, for example. Wasn't that good, you know, previously at Liverpool.
Yeah.
But like Guardiola finds a way to make them work, right?
Like Leroy Sané as well.
Yeah, so Alvarez seems like the kind of hardworking striker that maybe City needs to connect the attacks together.
Although the last South American striker we saw was Jesus, and he did okay, I guess. But...
Yeah. But Jesus is maybe not in the same mold of like hard worker type. You know? Yeah. One thing about Manchester City, you notice their signings, they never really sign players that are like super
good.
Yeah. But they sign people that don't seem to have much weaknesses. So they are like all-rounder types. Like Zinchenko and all that. You know? And they are very good utility players in the team, and that keeps it
Guardiola
going.
just likes utility players. He just has utility players, then he has KDB, and I think and Rodri, and I think he can do it from there.
Exactly, yeah. He just
the
has
rest
a
of
few
the players
stars.
are like, I don't know. He rotates the starting lineup like every game.
Yeah.
He just changes the front three like every single game because he has the enough quality to keep doing that.
Yep.
And Ferran Torres left for Barcelona as well.
Yep.
Don't know how Barcelona managed to get the money, but I guess they got it, so fair play.
Yeah.
I have no idea how they got
I
the
actually
money.
liked Ferran Torres when he was at City.
Yeah.
But I guess the team was just too good and couldn't get in.
I see this Patrick Roberts guy leaving to Sunderland. A few years ago, I remember I read somewhere like he was a good player or something, I don't know. Or maybe it's the wrong guy, I'm not sure. Man United. Just like Leicester, bro. But
don't know what we're doing.
did loan out Diallo, Martial,
All we
and
did was
Tuanzebe.
offload people. Martial to Sevilla. We got Diallo going to Rangers. Van der Beek to Everton, and Greenwood to Prison FC. Oh man.
Oh my goodness, Greenwood. He's wrecked his entire career.
Yeah. And the timing is perfect, right? Like right after Martial and Diallo are loaned out, then we get this news about Greenwood, and now United is probably wishing that they didn't loan out Amad Diallo and Anthony Martial. But it is what it is. I think Rangnick is really waiting for like the perfect defensive midfielder signing that he wants, and they probably couldn't make it happen in time.
He should have got Zakaria. Zakaria is so cheap and so good.
Yeah.
In the end, Juventus got him. I don't know what Manchester United are doing. They could have raised a bit, honestly. Like, his price was 6 million, but they could have made like 10 million at least.
Yeah.
And because they have the money, it's not like they don't have the money. But
you can even bring him in for like 10 million, and if it doesn't work out, sell him later for 12 or 13 or something.
Yeah, the thing is that the price is so low that even if he flops, it's not really a waste. Not like you spend like 70 million on him, which in another window you very well could have spent 70 million on him.
Yeah.
But he's available for so cheap. I just don't understand why more clubs didn't take him, and in the end he went to Juventus.
Yep, totally agree. What a waste. Well, let's not talk about sad things anymore. Moving on to Newcastle, very exciting. Kieran Trippier from Atletico Madrid, Chris Wood, Bruno Guimaraes, who was a really highly rated signing that everybody seemed to be in the market for, Matt Targett on loan, and Dan Burn from Brighton. Fantastic window for Newcastle, you think?
Yeah, they're just gonna buy out the league again.
Yeah,
like Man City.
They're gonna become the next Man City. Provided they can stay up in the league.
If they get relegated, it'll be a disaster. Because if you get relegated, you can't attract people to the team. Like, even they have the money, right? No one's gonna, except like maybe like some players who just want money lah. But apart from that, no one's gonna go. No one wants to play in the championship.
Yeah, agree.
Like, yeah, I think their best signing was Kieran Trippier, honestly, because I think he's a very solid signing. He's a very good player. He can put a lot of crosses in, and he's more experienced. So it's like it's a bit young Newcastle team, like new players lah. So he can sort of you know.
I think he will come in with good experience, right? With his European experience and being in Champions League final.
Bruno as well. Bruno Guimaraes. I did not expect that. I honestly didn't expect it. I was like, when the signing came out, I was like, what?
Mind blown.
And the thing is, I think they like made fun of Arsenal in the announcement video because they showed like a lot of articles of like how Arsenal were like going to sign him. Then after that they did Arsenal dirty.
I think they felt like it was a major coup for them, so they had to.
And then Chris Wood, I just feel like they just wanted to take some firepower off their relegation opponents who just went on and signed a better striker. So I think Chris Wood a bit.
They paid £25 million for Chris Wood and £12 million for WEGHORST. That's like a great deal, right?
Yeah, for Burnley.
Yeah.
Dan Burn, I actually have no idea who he is, but I did see his market value is like 3 million, so I don't know why they paid 13 million.
I think because everyone knows Newcastle is rich, so they are making them.
They're just emphasizing the point.
Yeah, precisely. Well, Norwich and Southampton both have not brought anybody in. I think it testament to their ambitions for Premier League, which is in other words no ambition.
The Todd Cantrell guy who's been loaned out to Bournemouth for Norwich, didn't he like score against City or something? I don't know, I cannot remember.
I can't remember too.
And Spurs, they have signed 2 Juventus players, Rodrigo Bentancur and Dejan Kulusevski.
Yeah.
Kulusevski is alone, so I think that's fine. Bentancur, I don't really know about him. Do you know anything about him?
I think he's a pretty good signing.
I have no clue.
You know, very steady type of player, utility type player. And
Yes.
clearly, this Conte knows these 2 players well enough to want to bring them both in as kind of like cheap inputs that can hopefully strengthen the center of his squad, I guess. The core of his squad.
Spurs, so they loaned out Lo Celso and Ndombele.
Yeah.
I honestly thought that Lo Celso was quite good, but I guess I haven't been watching them for a while.
Lo Celso was like a Mourinho guy, but maybe Conte doesn't like him.
That's the thing about changing managers is that like it's like when you sign, right, then if the manager likes a player, he signs him. The manager gets sacked. The new manager will like sell the player or loan him out.
Yeah.
Then if the manager gets sacked again, then the next manager comes in, maybe they like the player. Then it's very bad for the player. Like
Yeah. That's why it's not a good idea to always be chopping and changing managers because it affects the players.
but the owners don't seem to realize that.
Well, that's a problem with corporate management coming into football.
It's kind of annoying that like also Watford. I don't know why they sack everyone.
Yeah, sacking Ranieri I think is a big mistake.
They just sack. It was like a few days ago they announced Ranieri, then they sacked. I don't even know how long did he even stay.
I think he was sacked within the season, cause he came in to.
So when did he come though?
Yeah,
Like
after
November,
the
right?
first few games of the season. Yeah.
November.
Let's see, Watford managers.
Is that like 2 months? Is that 2 months?
Well, let's take a look. I think before him was.
Well, 2 months. So.
Right now it's Roy Hodgson.
Yeah, but who was before him?
This dude called Francisco Javier Munoz. Yeah, I think it's Munoz.
When was he sacked though?
So he was sacked on 3rd of October last year. And then
Ranieri lasted like 2 months. Or 3 months.
3 months.
What are Watford doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, Watford didn't really sign anyone.
And Hodgson was supposed to be at Everton, right?
I don't know.
Was it?
But it seems like Frank Lampard is probably better than who is it? Hodgson.
Yeah, definitely.
Then Watford didn't really sign anyone. West Ham also didn't sign anyone. I have a friend who is a West Ham fan and he was quite upset that they didn't sign anyone. And then
Well, that's just testament to David Moyes again.
Wolves signed 4 Asian players, which is looking very
3,
interesting.
I think 3. Is Chiquino Asian?
Oh yeah, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Which is looking very promising as an Asian because it just means that hopefully more Asians will be on the big stage and like be better footballers. I don't know. Like I guess they've grown tired of Portuguese players and they've decided to get Asian players now.
It's Asian time.
I don't know. They're just gonna like rotate countries that review.
Kawabe is probably Japanese, right? From Grasshoppers.
Hwang Hee-chan is a good signing because he's been doing so well for Wolves. He's been scoring like so many goals. Like honestly, I rate him very highly.
He's really good. I mean, like even when he was
Salzburg.
at Salzburg, I remember using him in FIFA, and he's incredibly fast. So I thought, wow, what a great player. And then next minute he was at Wolves, and I thought, wow, is he gonna be playing as well as when I use him in FIFA?
I didn't even know he went to Wolves until I saw like a video like
Yeah,
Hwang Hee-chan scored. Then I was like,
scored on the debut, right?
Oh, okay, Hwang Hee-chan. Then he just kept scoring after that. It's like every game he was scoring.
Yeah, man.
So it was like so good.
Insane.
I just want to talk about Vlahovic though.
Yeah. What about
75 million. What do you think?
I don't know, man. I haven't seen him before personally, so I don't know like how great a player he is. But everyone seems to be saying that he's incredible, so let's see how he does. What do you think about Vlahovic?
I don't really know, to be honest.
Yeah, same here.
I feel like 75 million is a bit too much. Because at first he was being valued at like 60 million, and I already thought that was quite a lot.
Yeah, but they're making him sound like he's some sort of new Erling Haaland, right? So maybe he's
Yeah,
really
but I don't know. I just feel like if you pay too much money for a player, then there's a lot of pressure. Like you see all these 75 million signings, which one of them has worked out?
Yeah. Very few.
Exactly. So there's no point. Like, in my opinion, clubs should just do it the Liverpool way. Just sign like players that no one really knows.
Yeah. Well, but honestly, when Salah was available from Roma, I was like, man, United should go in for Salah. But
I knew about Salah and Mane when they signed for before they signed for Liverpool, but I didn't know just to the extent of how good they were.
Yeah.
Although we all kind of knew Mane was quite good
Yeah.
because he was in Southampton, but Roma, I knew he was a good player, but I didn't know that he was that good.
Yeah. Amazing thing is all these great players used to play under Mourinho, right? Salah, De Bruyne, in Chelsea.
But Mourinho he's just very, I don't know. All the players that he sells become good players.
True. It's a curse of Mourinho. Well, let's wrap it up. How about we wrap it up with the 3 best signings that you felt in this transfer window?
You go first, because I haven't given a single thought about this.
Alright, I will go first. I think the best signing would be Coutinho for Aston Villa. And then my second one, I would go with WEGHORST for Burnley. I think that is going to be very interesting for them. And I think the third one, I will go with Van der Beek to Everton. Simply because I'm just happy for Van der Beek and I hope that he does well there.
Okay, for me, I think my first one is... Should I start first or last?
Oh, you could start with last if you want.
I think I will start with first actually. Dennis Zakaria. I honestly think it's gonna be a very good signing for Juventus. Like, I just don't know how no one else bought him. Dennis Zakaria, it's like 6 million. It's so cheap.
Yeah.
It's so cheap. Second one, I'm not too sure. For me, it's probably between Coutinho and WEGHORST as well. Like I think WEGHORST is a very good signing, but Coutinho's on loan, and I just have this feeling that Aston Villa are gonna buy him permanently. So yeah, I think he's definitely gonna get bought permanently because he's gonna do very well and he's gonna get bought permanently. We haven't seen a lot of him yet because of the break. But yeah, I think he'll do very well.
Yeah. Get him in your FPL team, guys.
I like captained him. I captained him.
Nice. Wow, you captained him.
I have a lot of faith in
It's
him.
great trust you have.
So yeah, that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching.
Thank you, guys.